Okay.
Does it work now?
Okay. This is the questionnaire. Okay. Here.
So this is a sort of online questionnaire like SurveyMonkey.
This is Quantitative software, but advanced one. Okay. For data collection using questionnaire. Here I have my surveys. I have many research projects at one time. Okay, so if I go to my surveys, this is all my surveys.
I'm sorry, I'm assuming this is specific to your university.
Yes, yes. I think you may have this one here, maybe.
I think we've got so.
I uploaded the link to Moodle.
Okay.
Okay, so try to use it. If it doesn't work, just search for it.
Yeah, Qualtrics.
Okay. And
The
then
best thing in
to
Qualtrics, you can buy responses. So you can send the company, and the company will collect responses for you. So they will call people, send the questionnaire to people, and they administer the process of data collection, which is fantastic. Okay, so it's even, especially if you are working in marketing, in journalism, okay, and something, anyone can answer it. So it's really helpful and help you to have large number. So this is my questionnaire, okay, and you can give your report about how many people respond to this questionnaire today. So this is the paper here. Look, as he said, sometimes you have versions. So the first version, one answered it and I found it's very bad, and then I make it more 75 and found it's very bad, and another one, benefit management approach, 73 response, and I found it not good, because I as I told you, I have two concepts I created by myself. So sometimes I found, oh, it's not valid, it's not reliable, it's not valid. But once I started the real big project, I don't change anything. Okay? Even I found many things later, not valid, not reliable. Take it off. Okay, here. Yeah, this one. So the final one is about how many? 331. Okay.
and this is the number of responses.
Yes, 331 responded to the questionnaire. After, of course, a big work. These are questions. In your organization, IT projects are delivered on time, strongly disagree, strongly agree. Okay? So I put these 5 questions alone. So the reader does not know anything else. When I make preview now, you'll find he just sees these 5 questions about success. He doesn't know anything else. Because I don't want him to know that I'm asking that about this. Okay? I want to have a fair response. And the next page, you will find these questions about benefits management. Look how many questions. In the report, I don't say I have all these questions. In the report, I say just 3, which I found them valid and reliable. Other 2 or 3, I take them off, and I don't say even that they are not valid and reliable. It's not helpful to say that in the paper, that I found the 2 questions are not helpful. If you are smart enough, you can take the 3 questions alone and make a new publication. This is the best thing in positive research. Sometimes I found a concept, if it's used, it will make the results rubbish, because some questions are affected by this, some questions are affected by this, no validity in them. But if I take this concept from analysis, this concept can be valid. So by this way, I can publish from this set of data, I can publish 3 or 4 journals. This is the best thing in positive research, because you can have different relationships. So later, I can say, I wanted to test the relationship between income and peace. Peace and income. This is a paper. I will not talk about happiness, I'll talk about peace and income. This is another paper. This is the art of research. Okay? So these are another questions and another question. Actually, this is 2 studies, not 1 study. So if this guy have a system like something called ERP, he will have another kind of question. But this, I haven't published them yet. This is what I published, this is the next plan. Because usually in order to have one complete response is very difficult, believe me. To have 300, I spent 1 year. 1 year. Of course, I use all my authorities. I work as consultant in project management, so each company I go to them, I send them a questionnaire and take the response. each training course in project management, I send the questionnaire. All the companies that I used to train in the history in my profile, I send to them. So it takes time to have 300. So if someone answered, please answer all of that so I can use it for 2 or 3 papers and research. Okay. After that, I of course distribute survey. That's very nice. I'll just take the link, this link, and send it to people. So anyone start answering it, I see the results. View results, and this is the results. Okay, here download data. I just want it in SPSS, so I have to go to SPSS. You will find the same in any software for questionnaire, the same. Okay, we use SPSS, so download SPSS file. You will find the same in SurveyMonkey. You'll find the same in any software. Okay, just clicking on download, they will be downloaded. The most boring process is to clean the data. This takes about 3-4 days, but it's very stupid. It's very simple. It doesn't want you to be fantastic. Just if anyone doesn't answer a set of questions, delete him. So you look at the data and find which one he doesn't complete the questionnaire, delete. So 300, I have only 200. 100 bad response. And sometimes you find people not serious in answering the questionnaire. So he answered all strongly agree, or all strongly disagree. I have to remove all of them. There is no any fantastic way to use it. Just to use your eyes. Look, this guy all strongly agree, which means that he doesn't read anything. Nothing in the world called all of them strongly agree. So remove all of that. Takes time, and it's not. It's easy, but it takes time. It's consuming a lot of time, wasting your time. Okay. So this is a database here. I will find it now. Okay. This is.
And actually, SPSS is free in our university.
Yes.
So if you use the library, computer, any of these computer suites to work with you.
Okay, you have mainly 2 views. This is the response. Okay, and this is the variable used, the questions. So I have the first column, look here, called the variable view, and this one called data view. So data view is about the results. Variable view is the column. So for example, the first column here, the first row here, is called the V1. Okay, so if I say data view, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. So the results, you can look at the results from 2 perspectives. The first one is variable view and data view. We will understand more by working on them. Okay, this seems rubbish to me. So delete. Just clicking on delete. This is what I'm cleaning the data. Okay, these results could be because of the software gives some random figures. I don't know why, but I don't use them, so I delete them all. This is the IP of the user. I'm not interested in the IP of the respondent. This is the time of answering the questionnaire. Not interested. I am not answering the questionnaire. Not interested. And I don't know actually what's V10, what's Q23. I don't know what all of that. What this column? The name here doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I want to organize it in a meaningful way. In order to change the name of column, I have to go to variable view. Yes. So here are the results, but the name of the column it's from variable view. So I will go to variable view to see. Okay, I think one does make a sense because it means the questionnaire finished or not, so it does make a sense. Delete it. Okay, question 23. The question was Dear respondent, the research is conducted by Cranfield University. Does make a sense to me. This is, I think, the cover letter of the questionnaire. So, clear. The second one is, in your organization, IT projects are delivered on time. This is the first question, right? So I wanted to name the column. IT projects are delivered on time. Can you please open the pages of questionnaire? Yes. Yes. Yes, this one. No, this one.
The later thing.
Page. No pages. Okay, yes, this one.
Oh, this.
Yes, this one.
You can pick this.
No, okay, fine. Okay. This is a questionnaire and this is a questionnaire. Okay, the same thing. So the first one, in your organization, IT projects are delivered on time, right? This is question is used to measure what?
Project management.
Yes, project management success. So I will make the column called what? Project management success. Which kind of success? Project management
On
success,
time.
right? So I will make it project management success. Any coding system, but you need to know what does it mean. So this one is project management success, the question number 1. Okay, and here the label is too much. So I will make it project management success. This is preparing the data to be useful in your analysis, because later you don't understand what's Q22, and this heading is very big. So we try to summarize the question into something meaningful. Okay. Question 22, which is IT projects are delivered on budget. This is which concept?
The same.
Yes, the same. It's the same. Project management success, but 2. Project management success 2. So here it was about time. As you see, name, you cannot have spaces, okay? You have to make it short, but label, you can write as you wish. But don't make it big, because in the report, this will appear in the report, not this one. So in your report, this one will appear to people. So make it in meaningful way. So in the report, in your paper, in your research results, this one will appear. This one is for you in your analysis, okay? So you have to memorize that in your mind. Okay. So we will call it project management success cost. Look what's going on here. Project management success 1, project management success 2. Okay? So here, the third question, IT projects deliver the business benefits expected. This is what?
Project investment.
Yes, project investment success. And here, project investment. We'll call it benefits realization, for example. Okay? And you keep working like that. It takes time. Honestly, it takes time. Okay, so what will you do now? Okay, of course, if you have time and you have lab or something like that, I will make it a task now and spend half an hour working on it. Okay, but now for time, I will not complete. I'll just help you to know how I clean the data, and I have my clean data to be used. Okay, so I will spend on that. You have to spend on that time to make these codes and these names, because this way of presenting your data doesn't make a sense to people. So you have to change it from label. Don't forget, label for analysis, name for label for reporting, name for analysis. So in analysis we will use what? Name. It's short, can be used easily. You understand it. You only. But in report, which one will appear? Label. Okay. Okay, is it clear?
Any question in your mind?
Any question? So make codes here, make names here. If you look at this one, you'll find here, yes. So the first guy here, what does it mean? 4. The first guy said strongly disagree is 1. Disagree 2. Neutral 3. Agree. So this guy says
He's angry.
agree.
Yeah,
The
good.
second guy
Quantitative.
says agree. The third guy says
Totally disagree.
totally disagree. The fourth one,
Strongly disagree.
strongly agree. Look, now I understand. If I want to make a statistical analysis, the percent of people agree or disagree in one shot. Okay? People used to study that in one course to know the average mean mode. All of that in one step. Okay? I will make data. Look here, the menus. SPSS is very easy. Very easy. When I want to make analysis, I have to go to analysis. It's not rocket science. If I have a problem with data, I have to go to data. If I want to save the file, I have to go to file. That's very nice. Okay, so I want to make analysis, descriptive analysis. I want to make what? Descriptive analysis. For what? For the people who agree or disagree on achieving this project success, this question. So I have to go to what? I want to make descriptive analysis. So I have to go to what? Analysis. I want to make descriptive analysis, so I have to go to descriptive. It's really nice. Okay? Very straightforward. I want to make frequencies, so I want to see how many people. So I want to see the frequency of people who agree or disagree. That's nice, frequency. Okay?
Okay.
Which question? The first question. Look here, it's written, it's big name, project management success. I want this one. And I want to enjoy myself by more charts. So I have to click on charts. I think it's not very difficult. Okay, it's very straightforward software. Charts, okay. I want charts. I want to have pie chart. Yeah, that's fine. And statistics, I want to have mean, median, mode, sum, skewness if I want, standard deviation, standard minimum number, maximum, variance.
So what you mean here is that we just need to know why we need these concepts, but
Yes.
we don't need to calculate them ourselves.
No calculation at all. As you see, nothing. The analysis is very straightforward. That only what you need to know the meaning of a standard deviation.
But you can just Google it even.
Yes.
Yeah, you can just Google it. If not, you can ask me, I can tell you.
No, don't advise this.
Yeah.
SPSS have millions of concepts. Okay, it's fine to explore it, but it's not easy like this way. It's not easy to Google because you have millions of tests. I just take 3 tests from 1,000 tests, which I think they are most useful and most common used in research. Because this, we are not teaching you research statistics. I'm not teaching statistics. I'm teaching now how to test your propositions using statistics. So it's quite different. But what I want is easy. SPSS is easy for what I want to do. It can be difficult for others, but for us, it's easy. So, can you remind me how I did this nice interface? How I got this one? Analysis. I want to analyze what? Description, right? I want to describe the data, okay? And finally, I want to find the frequency. So I pick the frequency. If I love to have charts, I will pick a chart. So just say okay. Wow, it's fantastic. This number of people who answer this question, 242, missing. 89% didn't answer this question. I need to have a lot of work to clean all of these people, to delete all of these people. So number of people who answer this question, 242, missing 89. The average is 3, the median is 3, mode is 4, standard deviation is 1.1, sum, max, all the descriptive analysis that you want, you will find it here. and this is nice graph that you can use. Okay, very nice, but it's not interesting for our purpose now. I just tell you just to know how to make descriptive analysis using this SPSS. Some people say, okay, please make average mean mode for what you have. That's fine, not bad. But it's not interesting in positivist research. We can use that in questionnaires that use in interpretive research. How can I use questionnaire in interpretive research?
To describe the fact.
Yes. In interpretive research, we believe that people know. So I can ask them directly, do you think that peace affects happiness? And here we'll say 60% of people believe that happiness, okay, affected by peace.
If you remember, we've been talking about structured interviews. So you can use a questionnaire within your interview,
Yes.
and you have multiple choice questions and closed-ended questions like this. So you can use the interview to draw quantitative.
Interpretive analysis, it doesn't mean qualitative analysis. Okay? In interpretive, you believe that people know, so what you know is to know what people know. We have a PhD student in Cronfield. He has all his PhDs about does we know what we know or not. This is his PhD. Does we know what we know or not? This is a very philosophical question, because in interpretive research we believe that people know. So we take what people know and try. So if I use this questionnaire for interpretive research, the question here will not be strongly agree or disagree. It will be 50% of people agree on this statement. 70% of people agree with this relationship. Okay? Okay, let's go back again to our research. So this is report. I just close this report. I don't need this report. Okay.